Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 17 of Mike's Mission Podcast Show. My name's Mike Demaro, and for the first time ever, I'm going to try to do my podcast show and do it both on the Spotify and Anchor FM, as well as doing my very first video podcast. So it's exciting to see what's going to happen and what's going to go on, and I like to have your input to how I should do things here and make sure that I'm doing okay with the podcast and everything else, and potentially do a video podcast is going to be something that I'm willing to give a try. I know that I already done the first 16 episodes just by doing the audio for the podcast only, but with this, I'm going to try doing it through my computer and my phone, so I'm excited to see what we can do here. And we have some exciting topics we're going to be talking about. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to be back and we're going to talk about what's going on in the world of Mike Demaro, in the world of RVing, the world of autism, the world of Uber. So stay tuned and we'll be back. Hey, welcome back. So the first topic we're going to talk about is I got an email from RV Miles, and I also got an email from RV Love. So basically, what I want to do is actually the email that I got was actually from RV Love, Mark and Julie Bennett. So, anyways, they did these awards, which is called the Campy Awards. So they had 12 categories, and this is the first ever Campy Award. So get ready because we're going to announce those winners right here on the Mike's Mission Podcast Show. I like that. So, all right. So this is from RV Share. RV Share is the one that's doing the awards. So RV Share's annual Campers Choice Awards. The Campies' top finalists in each category have been chosen by a carefully selected panel of industry experts, influencers, and thought leaders in the RV, camping, outdoors, and travel industries. Campgrounds were selected on criteria including traveler sentiment, testimonials, and reviews. So, with the drum roll, please. Well, you're going to have to imagine doing a drum roll, but you know what I mean. All right, so the top campgrounds of each category, and these are 12 of them. First one, Best Luxury RV Resort goes to Camp Margaritaville in Auburndale, Florida. And they are just like an hour away from my home. So, and they were at the Tampa RV show. Okay. Congratulations to them on getting that award. Now, the second Campy Award is Best Boondocking Experience. And that goes to Shadow Mountain Dispersed Camping in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Congratulations. Okay. Third one is Best National Park Campground. And that's going to go to Watchman Campground in Springdale, Utah. Yay! So we're already up to 3. Who's going to win the remaining 9 awards? Well, you're going to find out as we do it. All right, so the fourth one is Best Family Friendly Campground. And that's Spacious Skies 7 Maples Campground, Hancock, New Hampshire. which I believe is one of our NAFCA sustaining members. So congratulations to them, and I think they're a vendor at the Springfield RV Camping and Outdoor Show as well. So congratulations to them. All right, the next one, best waterfront campground. And this is going to be a hard one to pronounce, but I'm going to give it a whack here. So, and that one is going to Malaitiana Beach Campground in Kahaku, Hawaii. Congratulations. All right. So it's great to see a campground from Hawaii make the awards. All right. The next one is Best Pet Friendly Campground. I know a lot of people do bring their pets camping. My parents bring their cat, and I know a lot of people bring their doggies and all that. So you need a place that is pet friendly. Well, this one won the award for Best Pet Friendly Campground. And I can say I've been to the campground, but I haven't camped there in like 20 years or so. But we have gone by it. And the campground that won it is actually one of the popular fall destinations that I spoke about before. And the winner of the Best Pet Friendly Campground goes to Lake George RV Park in Lake George, New York. Congratulations. All right, 6 down, 6 more to go. All right, number 7, we have Best College RV Tailgating Experience. I know this is going to be a tough one for me because this this campground is located at near a school that is uh is a rival of my team, so I know it's tough to say, but they won it, so. And it's Auburn University, Auburn, Alabama. Congratulations. All right. Now, the next one is, do you like to go racing? Do you like to follow NASCAR? Well, people do go camping at racetracks, so. All right, so the next one is Best Motor Speedway RV Tailgating Experience. We just had college RV tailgating. Now it's Motor Speedway tailgating experience. And that one actually is going to Pocono Raceway, Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. All right. Now, the next one we have is Best Festival RV Experience. And that goes to Wildwood Revival, Arnoldsville, Georgia. Congratulations. So now we're down to the final 3 of the RV Share Campy Awards. And now we have the best on-site amenities. That goes to Verde Ranch RV Resort in Verde Ranch, Arizona. Congratulations. Okay. Now, the next award is Best Wi-Fi / Remote Friendly Experience. And this one goes to Spacious Skies, Balsam Woods, in Abbott, Maine. Congratulations. All right. And our final one is Best Views. So, wondering where you can go to get the best views of life and scenery and all that? Well, here's the one, Dark Sky Campground in Kanab, Utah. Congratulations. So those were the 12 winners of the Campy Awards. And if you're wondering who the panelists are, you have Mark and Julie Bennett from RV Love. That's who I got the email from that spoke about this. And then you have Amanda and David Bowles, who is the Rolling Bowls. And then you have Laura Matheson, who's freelance writer. And then you have Emily Kaufman, who is the travel mom. And then you have Jason, who's from RV Miles and also does the America's National Park podcast. And he does other podcast shows too. And I'm a fan of his and friends of him. So, and then we have Erin McGrady and Caroline Waitley, who are writers, photographers, and outdoor enthusiasts. And they talk about Asheville, North Carolina. And then Maddie Borgieri, Borgieri, who is Director of Communications for RV Share. And we also have Megan Yumi, who is Head of Content for RV Share. Thank you so much for being the panel, and thank you so much for having these awards. And thank you so much to the campers out there who voted these campers awards. And congratulations to all the campgrounds that were selected. And, you know, I think they should add another category, and that's best fairground experience, because some people go camping at the fairgrounds like the Florida State Fairgrounds for the Florida RV Super Show, and then you have the Eastern States Expedition where people go camping there. Then you have the Alaska State Fair where people go camping there too. I'm just saying they should have a category for fairgrounds and some others, and maybe dry camping should be one of those. Or no, wait a minute, boondocking is that one, right? But anyways, congratulations to all these campgrounds, and you know, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully you guys will go to some of these campgrounds and enjoy them. And if you do go, say that you heard it through RV Share Campies and congratulate them on their awards. So, anyways, we'll be back with more of Mike's Mission podcast show. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. So now, since we're getting into the fall season and fair season, I'm like, you know, what are some of the best places to go camping at fairgrounds? And, you know, my club, NAFCA, we do camping. Yeah, at our spring safari, we have it at a fairgrounds, and at our fall frolic, we have it at a fairgrounds. And this past May, the camping rally was held at Franklin County Fairgrounds in Greenfield, Massachusetts, and then the fall one that's coming up next weekend, not this weekend coming up, but the following one, September 29th through October 2nd, that is going to be at Spencer Fairgrounds in Spencer, Massachusetts. And I can tell you that camping at a fairgrounds, you might not get all the amenities that you do get at a regular campground, but it is cheaper. And actually, I found this article for RV Life that I'm going to talk about a little bit of. And nearly every county in the United States has an annual county fair, or basically almost every state has a state fairs as well. And these attract people and vendors from near and far. Vendors that travel great distances typically do so in an RV, and many fairgrounds have campsites to meet their needs. Once the fair is over, the sites are often available to the RVing public. And and then there's some times where people like to go camping and it's not fair time. Like the Florida RV Super Show. They have a whole bunch of camping areas where people can go camping. Or even the Springfield RV Camping and Outdoor Show, they have camping area, but not anyone really uses it, and you would have to do dry camping if that's the case, because when the Springfield RV show is held in February, it is cold. So it's like dry camping. So you would not have any water hookup, but I believe you have electric, and sometimes the pipes would freeze. So not that many people would go camping for the Springfield show like they would for the Tampa. And here's the thing, too. Camping at fairgrounds is often a far cry from what an RV park offers, but there are so many advantages to, or a few advantages to it. The price is right. You know, the fairgrounds typically charge like $10 or $20 less than campgrounds would, and in groundskeeping, you you have nice grassy sites with room to roam, which is a plus for those who have a dog or a cat or anything else. And it's a good base camp. Fairgrounds are often centrally located to other points of interest, making them a good base camp. And in other activities, fairgrounds often have non-fair activities via other user groups, especially on weekends. You might very well be able to enjoy a farmer's market, a horse show, a fiddler's convention, maybe like a camping club rally, like I just said about NAFCA, or even Good Sam has theirs at the Franklin County Fairgrounds every Memorial Day weekend. It's just, it depends on where it is, it's it's a great thing to do, you know. And camping at fairgrounds are easy to find in advance. Simply do an online search. Include the name of the place you're going, and with the fairgrounds and camping, you'll likely land on their homepage. The website will also have the dates of the annual fair, so you will know when not to camp. If you don't know the name of the county and would like to search geographically via map, just go to campgroundreviews.com or just find it on Google and you'll find the name of the fairgrounds, find the name of the county, and all that, and along with the ratings and all. You know, and fairgrounds will never score 5 out of 5 or a perfect 10 like some of the luxurious RV resorts, but these are a great option when other campgrounds are not available. Plus, you never know what your adventure is going to be. So, and I got to thank RV Life for that article. And RV Life is a great resource too. And speaking of fairgrounds, we spoke about the Florida one. There is actually one. We're going to actually go through a few, but you can look them all up online. Now, the Alaska State Fair, they do offer camping. However, it is dry camping. And it's a great way to go park your RV and spend the night, go to the fair, and then get ready to go in the morning, you know? And that's what we did when we went to Alaska. And then you have the North Florida Fair that has 450 camping sites, providing either 30 amp or 50 amp service. Water is readily available at all sites. And then it's totally secure with after hours access codes given to campers in event of emergency. There's a dump station on the property for our campers' convenience, and they and you can have a rally and all that. And individual camper rates are $30 a night, FMCA members receive a 10% discount with their membership number. Campers must arrive before 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Any type and size RV is acceptable. Now, if you have the game FSU or FAMU football season camping, that's $65 a night with no nightly minimum required. Additional nights at $30 per night may be added. There are several convenient transportation options to FSU, Campbell Stadium, and FAMU, Bragg Memorial Stadium. And it's right near Tallahassee. So that's one. Okay. And we're going to go through some of them, like I said. Not for all of them, some of them. To give you a difference of what you can expect. All right. So next we're going to Dakota County Fairgrounds in Minnesota. Campground is open. We will be doing reservation only in 2022. Call or email to make reservation. You will have an assigned camping spot. And in campground is full between July 31st, August 15th. That's probably when the fair is. Now, regular rates are $45 daily with utilities, $250 weekly, $550 monthly, $4 for a person over 4 people. And then if you don't want utilities, it's $35 daily, $150 weekly, $300 monthly. So, and you have that. Okay. And that's in Farmington, Minnesota. So they offer camping. And then Bonner County Fairgrounds. Check that out. And that's in Idaho. And they have, okay, I'm trying to figure it all out here. Water hookups only from April to October. Power hookups, 50 amps, 30 amps, 20 amps. Hot waters and showers, hot showers and restrooms, excuse me. During winter months, showers are located at the west end of the food booths, not in the RV campgrounds. Pavilions, 2 barbecues. We have a dump station on the fairgrounds and Wi-Fi is available. And that's pretty cool that you have a campground in Idaho as a fairgrounds. It's more like a campground than it is a fairgrounds campground, isn't it? According to their website. All right, next one is Wayne County Fairgrounds. And we are going to, where are we going to this time? Michigan. Okay. So that one is, hold on. It is located 10 minutes west of Detroit Metro Airport, close to Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village, just 25 minutes from downtown Detroit and downtown Ann Arbor. 30 and 50 amp electric campsites. Wi-Fi is available. Water in. This is a rarity for fairgrounds, but they also have sewer connections. How convenient. And they are pet friendly. And they have so much going on near Detroit. So please note that in 2018, tent camping was discontinued. Also, 1 motorhome, fifth wheel, or travel trailer per site only. No more than 2 motorized vehicles per site. Okay, so if you want to go to Wayne County, Michigan, I'm going to have to look into this. 30 amp is back-ends 27, pull-throughs 32. 50 amp, back-end 34, pull-through 39. Full hookup, back-end 39, pull-through 44. And the full hookup comes with the sewer. And then the 30 and the 50 come with the electric and water. Just to let you know. And Good Sam membership members receive 10% discount on the above posted rates that I just read to you. Pretty interesting. Maybe I'll have to check into it for a future camping rally. We'll have to wait and see, though. It'd be pretty cool if we were able to have a camping rally, huh? So we'll have to wait and see, guys. But it'd be fun. All right. So save that for the back burner. And where are we going next? If we can find one. Dodge County Fairgrounds. Okay, well, they have their own RV park, Dodge County Fairgrounds, in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Okay, so they have Wi-Fi, they have electric, water, dump station, pull-through sites, restrooms, and showers. Rates $45 for full hookup, 50 amp, and then it's $40 for just the regular 50 amp with water, $30 for 30 amp. Free Wi-Fi available for sites 1 through 10 and 20 through 25. Please pay in person on arrival at Legion Pavilion. And it's pretty nice. We'll have to check that one out too. It looks pretty neat, huh? Yeah, it's a nice small campground. So, these are pretty cool. And like I was saying earlier, going to the fairgrounds and going camping is pretty cool. And it's the cheaper way to do it. I'll actually go to one more site here. And that's Brown County Fairgrounds in South Dakota, in Aberdeen, South Dakota. And they have, you can use a tent there. Okay. All right. And in the northwest area, there are 120 camping sites available with water and electric, and 116 sites with full hookups. In the southwestern portion of the fairgrounds are a number of sites with electric and water. Just south of Centennial Village, there is a smaller camping area that has 40 sites with water and electricity available. Camping fees are $20 a night for water and power. Fees are $23 a night for water, power, and sewer hookups. And during the Brown County Fair, there are no campsites available. So, just want to give you some information on some of the places where you can go camping and some of the places that you can have a great time and enjoy life. And who knows? You never know when the fair is going on. And some campgrounds do allow you to camp during fair, some campgrounds don't. You will have to consult with the fairgrounds to make sure that it's okay to go camping or not. And if you do camp in a parking lot, please be advised that it might be dry camping and no hookups. So, just to give you advice on that. And we will be back with our next segment of Mike's Mission Podcast Show. So stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. So now we're going to talk about actually an email that I did receive from RV Miles, and I want to share my opinions on the topic and to share with everyone what camping means to me too. And here's the thing. If you go on Facebook, there is a video that was posted. And then there were some people that were writing in the comments that were complaining that it's not camping. And it was called glamping and camping in a trailer park and all that. And it's it can be offensive to some people because people do love to go camping no matter what type of equipment that they use. And camping is something that I love to do. Camping is something that all my full-time RVers love to do. Camping is something that my camping club members love to do, and we all just have a fun time. No matter where it is, no matter when it is, we all love to be together and love to go camping. And it's like, let me read you on here how they say recently they shared a video on Facebook and used the word camping to describe where we were and what we were doing. The video has gone viral, and their use of camping really struck the nerve with some folks. Many have insisted that being at an RV resort isn't camping, and that's we are pavement parking among other colorful definitions. All right. You know, there are RV parks that do have pavement for the camper to be parked on. Especially, I know ones that are down here in Florida, they do have them. And I know that even the campground that I lived at for 3 years at the Florida Camp Inn, they have a little patch right there, and then they have a little cement pad right there too. And I know that some of the more luxurious and more of the resort style campgrounds, they do have pavement parking places for the RV to go in. And then there are some that are actually just a piece of dirt. And I can tell you that we love to go camping and we love to do that. And it's a family thing and it's a family tradition that I have done for all of my life. And I mean, it is something I love to do. And people to just call it not camping, it takes the nerve to me too. But at the same time, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. It's just, I don't want people to know that, you know, it can be crazy, but, you know, all right. So I'm going to look up camping in the dictionary actually. Camp. Okay. It is a noun. It is a place where an army or other group of persons or an individual is lodged in a tent or tents or other temporary means of shelter. Well, I'm going to say this. An RV is fits that category, you know, and then they have such tents or shelters collectively, like they give the example the regiment transported its camp in trucks. And then the next one is the person's so sheltered. The camp slept through the storm. Like we all need to escape the rain when we're camping, right? And I consider an RV to be a shelter, you know, and a tent to be a shelter. And, it's just where you are at the time. And then the next definition they have is the act of camping out. Camp is far more pleasant in summer than it is in winter. That's the example they had there. And then any temporary structure, such as a tent or cabin, used on an outing or vacation. I would say RV as well. And then there's like a group of troops, workers, etc., camping and moving together, or camping club or whatever. And then some of the ones that they also talk about armies, and they also have day camp and summer camp, and then you can also use camping as a verb without object, and it is to establish or pitch a camp, or to live temporary in, or as if in a camp or outdoors, usually for recreation, you know? And then to reside or lodge somewhere temporarily or irregularly, especially in an apartment room or wherever else. So basically, my camping experience is something that is like, if you have the means to go camping, then go camping. Doesn't matter if you're in an RV or a tent or a car. I've camped in my car a few times, and I know it may not be the comfortable place to go camping. Obviously, my Kia Soul is not comfortable to sleep in the driver's seat, but I have done it. And there are also, and then, and then I used to have a Nissan Quest van, and I've gone camping in that a few times. No, it's pretty cool to go camping in that. You know, it's just people have different meanings for camping, and my definition might be different from someone else's, you know? And I'm going to borrow something from Dr. Stephen Shore for a sec. If you have met one camper, then you have met one camper. So, you know what I mean. If you know, Dr. Shore says that if you met one person with autism, you met one person with autism. You know, and I'm trying to say it as if you met one camper, then you have met one camper. We're not all going to be the same type of people that go camping. And for me, I'm used to camping in an RV. I'm used to camping in a group. I'm used to camping in a rally. I'm used to go camping at a fairgrounds. I'm used to go camping with friends and other members of the camping club, you know? So, I mean, for those people who don't like the term camping, RV camping, well, everyone has their own opinions, but at the same time, I just hope that you understand that we are campers. And actually, the definition of a camper, through dictionary, one of the definitions actually, well, I'm going to read you some of them. It's a noun, and it's a person who camp out for recreation, especially in the wilderness. Okay, there are some campgrounds in the wilderness that we've been to before, and it does feel like a wilderness, you know? And then a person who attends summer camp or day camp, you get that. And then the third one here, also called pickup camper, truck camper, a truck-like vehicle, van, or trailer that is fitted or suitable for recreational camping, or a pickup truck on which a structured fitted for camping is mounted. Okay, and the verb, they have a definition for a verb too. And it is to travel and live in a vehicular camper. Like we're going to the camper for 2 weeks during our vacation. Okay? So there are some of your definitions for camping and camper and all that. And I mean, I do love camping, and that's my life. I'm sorry to say. And I'm actually defending the people who do go RV camping, is you should not judge anyone who camps, okay? It's like we gotta I know we gotta put our differences aside and what camping is. At the same time, you also gotta respect the other person on what camping is too. You cannot be like saying that this is the only camping, or oh no, that's not camping. Well, I just read you some definitions of camping and camper. So there you go. So don't shoot the messenger. I was just doing what was just said online, and and like I said, everyone has their own opinion on camping, but the love of camping will outlive it. Will outlive our differences. And if you don't like going camping with someone, then don't go camping with someone. Simple as that. So please consider that when you're thinking about camping and all that. And we'll be back with another part of Mike's Mission Podcast show. So stay tuned, guys. Hey, folks. Do you love balloons? Are you in the Albuquerque area? Well, I got an event for you coming up from October 1st to October 9th, and that is the 50th, 50 Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Yes, and it's going to be held at Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And you get to see balloons from all over the country, all over the world, and you get to see the balloons go up in ascent and all that, and you get to have a fun time. There's also places where you can have a snack or you can buy some souvenirs and stuff. It's it's a fun place to be. And if you have not been to the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, I do highly recommend you checking it out. It's one of those things that you have to have on your bucket list. And it's coming up October 1st through October 9th. And it's and you can go camping there, you can rent a hotel room and go from there. You know, I mean, I went last year, had a wonderful time. Met some new friends and got to see some of the exhibitors and vendors and got to meet up with them too. And, you know, it's a great place to go, great place to have fun. I highly recommend it. And if you cannot be there in person, they are going to have the parts of the Balloon Fiesta live on their Facebook Live and YouTube. So that you could check it out. And then they also have a museum you can go to. They also have RV Life, I believe, is going to be there, and other RVers, full time RVers. So I mean, it's a great place for people to go and connect and learn about camping and get to see some wonderful balloons at the same time. Where else are you going to see hundreds and hundreds of balloons go up at the same time? Man, I took some incredible pictures last year, so I do recommend it. It's coming up October 1st through the 9th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hopefully you get the chance to go. Thank you. Hey folks, I am sorry to say, but we're coming to an end to another great episode of Mike's Mission podcast show, and the very first one that I am doing on YouTube. So I hope you really enjoy this experience. I'm going to try to do more episodes on YouTube as well so that you guys can hear me talk about it, see me talk about, and I can show you stuff and everything else that you might not be able to see if you're listening to it on the Spotify or Anchor.fm. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the videos of the interviews with other people on the YouTube, so we'll have to wait and see on that. I'm going to try to figure out how to do it all. And and ever since I've started doing this on July 1st, it's been a learning process, so I'm trying to do it the best that I can and try to do try to add new elements to the podcast and do new things and everything else. And I really hope that you guys really enjoyed checking this out on YouTube, or if you're listening on Spotify or Anchor.fm. And I ask in my videos, and in my podcast actually too, if you enjoy this, please like and subscribe, because the more people that listen to me, the more insight I can give to you about camping and autism and everything else that you need to know what's going on. And, as an autistic RV camper, I have a point of view that other people may not have. So please consider following me. And then you can also be a friend of mine on Facebook, and you can also join the Mike's Mission group on Facebook too, and follow my journey as I try to do Uber Eats deliveries in all 50 states. So I hope that I brought some insight to you. I hope you learned something today from this. And I hope that you guys have a great day, great night, great afternoon, great evening, depending on when you listen or watch the podcast episode. So I look forward to seeing you in the future, and enjoy life as it is. Thank you.